Okay, in 1-3, we are evaluating expressions. Our learning target, we are substituting numbers in for a specified variables and simplifying. Substitute just means like you're plugging in. Simplify means you're figuring it out. Okay? So, the vocab that we need to know is evaluate. And what evaluate means is you plug a number in to a given variable. That's it. You plug a number into a given variable. You plug it in, you substitute it in, you put it there. That's what it means, evaluate. Here's some examples. We want to evaluate the following expressions for x is equal to 3. That means wherever I see an x, I put the 3. I also need to know when I have numbers and letters sticking next to each other, it means multiply. That's something I need to know. So, I'm going to put this 3 right there, because that's where the x is. 2x minus 3, that means 2 times 3 minus 3. I knew it was 2 times 3 because that's what they told me x was. Now I evaluate with simplify with order of operations. Do multiplication first. This is 6 minus 3. 3 is the final answer. The simplified answer. The next one, 4x plus 3. Again, the 3 is going to the x. 4x means 4 times x, so this is 4 times 3 plus 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Okay? All right, and the next one, we are evaluating for y is equal to 4. So this 4 is going to the y. So now I want to write 3 plus 4 instead of 3 plus y. 3 plus 4 is 7. The next one looks kind of confusing, but you just have to understand when you have a fraction next to a variable. Remember I used the vocab word of. So this is saying half of y plus 4. Y is 4. So I'm saying half of 4, and then I'm adding 4. What's half of 4, class? 2. 2 plus 4. 6. Good. So we got the first part of evaluating done. The next concept, we are increasing difficulty level slightly. We're doing evaluating with more than one variable. All you do when you evaluate for more than one is the same technique. You plug everything in. That's it. You also have to remember that if you have letters sticking to each other, it means that you are multiplying, okay? So all you have to do is plug in all and simplify it. So looking at this first example, it looks difficult. 3ab plus c over 2, for a is 2, b is 5, and c is 10. Reminder that this just means multiply. 3 times a times b. A is 2, b is 5, c is 10. 3 times 2, because that's a, times b, which is 5, plus 10 over 2, because that's c. Three AB meant 3 times a times b. A was 2, b was 5. Now, I I have multiplication and division, so I do both parts. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 10 over 2. Order of ops tells me I need to do the division next. So it's 30 plus 10 over 2 is 5. Final answer of 35. The next one looks a little more difficult. Again, I'm just recalling what I know. And I know that things that are sticking next to each other means multiply. So here I have r plus 3 times y over 2 minus r times y. I'm just going to plug them in. R is 2. 2 is going here, and 2 is going here. Y is 4. 4 is going here, and 4 is going here. So now I have 2 plus 3 times 4 over 2 minus 2 times 4. Order of ops says I have to do multiplication first. 2 plus 12 over, again I have to do multiplication first. 2 minus 8. Now I get 14 over 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Oh man, that doesn't go in evenly. However, I can think my way through it. How many times does 6 go into 14, class? 2. It goes in 2 times, just carry the negative out there. So I write negative 2. How many is remaining? So it's 12. How many to get to 14?
2.
Over, what's the denominator? 6, because I brought the negative up. So it's not negative 6. I'm not fully simplified. 2 and 6 share a factor of 2. Divide them both by 2. And you get negative 2 and 1/3 done. Alright, we're going to do some real life examples. Eggs can come in cartons of 18. Write an algebraic expression for the number of cartons a restaurant should order to get E eggs. Okay, we want to write an expression for the number of cartons a restaurant should order in order to get E eggs. So, if I wanted 18 eggs, how many cartons should the restaurant order? If I wanted 18 eggs, how many cartons should the restaurant order? 18 come in each carton, so how many cartons do I need? 1. It would be like 8, I need 18. How many 18s are in 18? I'd need 1 carton. Let's say I needed 36 eggs. How many cartons would I need? 2. I would need 36 eggs. Divide, and I want to know how many 18s are in that 36. I would need 2. So I always relate it to what I know at first. Now what I'm doing here, so what I have going on here is my needs over 18. How much per carton? I'm asking how many 18s are in what I need. So it says they want to get E eggs, that's what they need. Then to scaffold that, you would do what you need would be E eggs over 18 per carton. Okay. And now it's just saying evaluate for E is equal to 108. That means put 108 here. 108 divided by 18. And I would be able to use a calculator here. 108 divided by 18 is 6. Keeping in mind that we're talking about cartons of eggs. Okay, the next pretty difficult concept and last concept we're going to cover is creating an algebraic expression from a table. The biggest thing you want to look at when you do a table is see what number is changing. That's what you stick the variable next to. For example, this word problem states, an online music store charges $14 for each CD. Shipping costs $6 per order. Write an algebraic expression for the cost of ordering CDs, and then find the cost. So let's say I got one CD. My cost of the CD would be 14 times 1, right? My shipping would be 6. So my total cost would be 14 times 1 plus 6. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, which happens to be 20 though. Now for 2 CDs, my cost is going to be $14 per CD. I have 2 of them. I'm getting 2. Shipping is still the $6. My total cost is going to be the cost of my CDs, which was 14 times 2 of them, plus my shipping. That's 28 plus 6.
34.
Thank you. $34. The next one, if I got 3 CDs, it would be 14 times 3. And what you should be noticing here is what keeps changing. What keeps changing is where the variable goes. So I have my equation there. I just am going to have to put the variable next to whatever's changing. My shipping, did my shipping change? No, it's still $6. So my total cost is going to be 14 times 3 plus 6. The next one, for n CDs, well, it's going to be 14 times how many CDs I got and the shipping. So my equation then, my total cost would be 14 times how many CDs I get plus my shipping fee. That's my final equation. What I did there was created a final equation. Notice that what changes constantly is the amount of CDs. Instead of figuring that out myself, instead of the numbers, I just put the variable. Now, I need to find the cost of 8. That means I just put 8 right into the variable. 14 times 8, and then add 6. 14 times 8 would be 112 plus 6, which is $118 to order that. And that's our lesson for today.